Hey, welcome to a full day in the life. I will talk with you guys all at the very end, but in the meantime, roll the montage.
Holy shit. I was in the gym for like 3 hours today. Just kind of taking it slow. I did a full body workout, plus I filmed everything. So it kind of took a while, but got in there, got it done. Got a protein shake right now. And I'm going to head to the store, grab some food, and I will see you guys back home. You already know, we ain't taking 2 trips. All right. Oh, uh-oh. Looks like we are actually gonna have to take 2 trips. I'll be right back. Alright, now that we have everything, I'm actually going to tell you guys a funny story of what happened to me when I was at the store while I unpacked these groceries. Alright, let's unpack these. So, funny enough, when I was at the store, it was pretty busy today. It was a Sunday, so everyone's getting all their groceries for the beginning of the week. And I was standing in line, didn't have a whole lot, and I noticed that all the lines were backed up for today. There were not a lot of people who were working like the cash register, like the checkout lines and whatnot. So one of them opened up right next to me, and this woman who was behind me, she was a little bit older. I was like, hey, would you want to go first? And she was like, oh yeah, absolutely. So we all shuffle into the next line because I'm thinking that one's going to be faster. Well, little did I know that the woman that I had just let go in front of me was the world's largest fucking Karen. Now, I try my best not to judge anyone, to each their own, but man, this woman really made it hard to not question moving to a different line. She was just too much. She had like a dozen coupons, her cart was fully loaded, and as soon as she moved over to the line, she took her sweet time, which was fine. I wasn't in a rush, that's why I let her go in front. But anyway, she had like a dozen coupons. She was giving the checkout clerk like just the hardest time, and it was like this sweet little girl working the cash register, and I felt so bad for her because this woman was just hounding her like, this is supposed to be 10% off, and I have this coupon, and half of them were expired, and then she was like, well, let's get a manager over here, and I was like, what is going on? And basically, whenever I see something like that that's going on, anytime I see people that are, like I said, I don't want to judge, but anytime I see somebody who I see that and I wouldn't want to be in their position, because I'm sure, you know, her problems are probably small and she makes them big, right? So anytime I see that, I just think about, man, you could be worrying about so many other things, and that's what you choose to focus on. So anytime I just think about something like that, I always think back on myself and be like, man, am I focusing on the right things? What little issues come up? Am I blowing out of proportion? So, you know, like I said, to each their own. I'm not necessarily judging that woman, but it is a nice reflection, you know, to see that whenever you have somebody that, you know, is making a big deal out of nothing, which is fine, but, you know, to her, it might have been a big deal. But anyway, so little food for thought for you guys, something to think about, but let's get these put away and on to cooking. Okay, finally brought you through a full day of mine. I ran errands, grabbed food, went to the gym, got a lot of content on this camera as well for today, and had a really good day. Meal prepped as well, so now I think I have a lot of footage that I can use from like a pretty typical day for myself. And so basically I'm going to take this footage and I'm going to use it and edit it together so I can start practicing editing, because getting really good at something that I am not proficient in yet is going to be something that will push me out of my comfort zone more. And I think this has been extremely beneficial for myself so that I can really start to grow what I'm starting to do right now. So basically I will be producing more content here in the future, and it will be fitness related, lifestyle related, and how I can show you guys how to improve your life, how to, you know, set sustainable habits that will improve your health and your wealth and your overall well-being. And I think by me sharing these things, this is something that I've really wanted to do for a long time, and I'm just really grateful for the opportunity to just do this in general. Like, regardless of if anyone even watches this, you know, I really think that just doing this in general is something that I have been wanting to do for a long time, just to hold myself accountable and push the boundaries and see if I can really do it. And, you know, I want to take this and really do it right, because about a year ago, I had started posting a lot on my story with just me going to the gym, what I was eating, and posted a couple things of me like working out, and I got really good feedback from that. And I had realized that, oh, you know, like, I'm getting good traction, like I'm getting good responses from this, like I'm really interested in like sharing more about this. And so I decided in that moment that, okay, if I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do it right. So what I did is I just
tucked away for the past year. And basically what I did is I worked, saved up as much money as I possibly can. So now I've also invested a lot of money into camera gear, such as this right here, and the lights, and everything that's around me currently, so that I could really do this at the highest level that I possibly that I know how to. And obviously this is just the first step, but I am so excited to see where this will go in the next few years. It'll be light years ahead of where I'm currently at in just 3, 5, 10 years down the road. It'll be really exciting. So basically, now that I am practicing this and starting to put out this content, this is going to be something that I really am really excited to start improving upon, getting better at, and really start inspiring a lot of people and starting to make a really big change in people's lives. Not just other people, like my own too. I would be lying if I said this was totally not for my own self benefit, because I want to grow as well, and I want to show you guys how you can do that for yourselves. And if I can't do it myself, how am I supposed to help you do it, and show you the steps and how you can get to where you want to be, if I can't do it myself. So obviously I need to get myself to a point where I'm making progress every day, and I'm working and striving towards my goals. Obviously being appreciative of where I'm at currently, which I very much so am, and I think that's something that's super powerful. First little gold nugget there for you. But I really think that me going through this process and showing you all what is actually possible if you really just have a plan and you execute it, and you are consistent and persistent as well. You keep working towards your goals regardless of whatever is going on in the outside world. You have got to stay so stable in your own mind to where you know that you are going to reach this goal no matter what, and you are going to have a damn good time doing it the whole way. So that's something that I just wanted to share, and wanted to finish off this video by saying that, kind of just tie it all together, why I was doing all this today, why I'm going to start producing a hell of a lot more content moving forward, and I am really excited to see and have you guys see where this will all be going. And I think everything will start to be really clear the further along it gets. So anyway, hope you enjoyed everything, hope you learned something, had some entertainment, had a laugh, learned something again. I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.